Here we are, the old Beaudesert Line here at Jimboomba. This is Tambourine Street and the line crosses right there. Go on another little adventure where we're going to check out something strange or something interesting. In this case, it's going to be something historical. Let's go. Alright, so I've been issued another challenge to go and find something. Once again by Walkabout with Rob. And he said, hey, if you want to find something interesting, here's a bit of history in this one. A chap by the name of Louis Strachan was a prominent person back in the day here in Jimboomba. Now, as I look up on the Trove website, it actually says, travellers on the Beaudesert Railway may see the grave of the late Louis Strachan, resting under a wild apple tree on the bank of the creek that bears his name about half a mile from Jimboomba station. Right, that's it. So we are currently walking upon the Beaudesert Line. Strachan Creek is down this way, past all this lantana. So if I get to where this railway crossing crosses over Strachan Creek, then I may come across this wild apple tree, and under the tree might be the grave of Louis Strachan. Okay, let the fun begin. Yeah, let's just go like a hiking cow. Make like a hiking cow. Man, be the cow, feel the cow. Oh, look, okay. I can see some sort of a gate up here. So obviously nothing's been here for quite some time, allowing all this stuff to grow. Ah, here we go. Hang on, there's the bridge. Get up high first. Oh, here we go. Now, one thing I'll say is, do not cross bridges like this. I'm here with a highly trained and authorized team of professionals, and they are looking after me every step of the way. However, this is not for people just to come along and just walk across these things. It's frowned upon. I'm trying to, spot a wild apple tree. I really can't see any yet, but as you can see, I'm directly over the creek. Now, it said that travelers on the train going past and over this creek, underneath a wild apple tree, they could see a grave. Is that anything over there? Not too sure. I will have a look. So trying to get a visual here is a bit tricky. Everything is overgrown. Nothing is standing out to me clearly yet. And another thing, I really want to climb on that thing, don't you? Hang on. What the heck? What the heck is that thing? It's frowned upon. Folks, help me out. Can you see a wild apple tree somewhere here? Is this what they were talking about? Was it once here? Was it up on the other side? Which way would they have looked to see the grave? And apparently it could be seen very clearly. I'll tell you what, the gloves are coming out for this one. That's better. There's a lot of nasties around here. Just going away from the train line a little. I just see a really fascinating root structure over here. Look at this peeling paper bark here. This is just a nice little, like a rocky gorge here. I'd love to just keep following up there, but I'm not here to do that today. I'm here to find a grave. Okay, let's get back on task. Looking for this grave is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Okay, if they're going over by train towards Beaudesert, they're looking down. It says the grave can be seen on the bank of the creek that bears his name underneath a wild apple tree. I can't help but feel that it's upon this western side of the bridge. Is it underneath all this? I can't see anything that would indicate a grave. There's a rock mound there, but on the bank of the creek that bears his name. It can't be underneath. They wouldn't see it from there. It's got to be more out. It's got to be a little bit higher up to allow people, family, friends to come and pay their respects. Well, there's a massive log over here that's been chopped. I mean, there ain't no wild apple tree here. I mean, apple trees, sure, they can, you know, die, wither and die. But surely a grave site, there's no further description, but surely, you know, it would be a little bit more sturdy, maybe some kind of concrete cross, a memorial plaque. I'm seeing something very unusual here. I don't know if the GoPro will catch it. I can see droplets of things falling, almost like water. Hang on, it stopped. There it goes again. It's sprinkling down. Something is falling off. It looks like drops of water, but I can still see it. Can you see it? It's like sprinkling down. What the heck is it? I'm right here on the bank of the water. I can't fall in. It is. This is water. What the heck? I just felt it up on my arm. There it is again. I can feel it. It's just sprinkling on me. Where the heck is it coming from? Yeah, this is like, whenever that happens, honestly, whenever some drops of water come out of the sky, I cannot help but feel a bird is urinating down on me. It's frowned upon. Back to our mission. I'm not seeing any grave site, and I highly doubt that it's upon this more eastern side. This just seems too low and just doesn't feel right to have a memorial site for someone who was a prominent person such as Lewis Strachan. Well, this is interesting to see. Here we have a steel pole with fencing on it. That's highly unusual to find here in the bush. I'm traveling down towards Beaudesert up on the train. I'm looking over the creek line here, Strachan Creek, and I see up on the bank a grave. Where the heck is the grave? I can't see it. Yeah, I don't know. And I've had a good look here, trust me on that one. Just a little bit more further, I'm going to check up here. Never know what I may see up there. But in terms of the grave, yeah, what can I say? I can't say nothing, eh? I haven't found it. It's frowned upon. Jeez, what a mess. You can see the old train tracks right here. Man, back in the day, honestly, they went into some effort, didn't they? Just to cut through rock like this. Check it out. Use your sticks of dynamite. And just to cut this whole section through rock to get the line all the way from Bethania through to Logan Village, through to Jimboomba, and all the way out to Beaudesert. 43 kilometers of pure rail bliss. And now it's all for nothing. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it. Look, let's be realistic here. I think this gravesite is 100 years old, or somewhere thereabouts, and realistically it's not going to be here because the amount of times this has flooded, and when, you know, when the floods come here. It's crazy. In all likeliness, what's happened is it probably was on one of these banks, and the amount of water that comes down here when it floods, it's probably washed away. That's seriously just the blunt truth. And the grave has floated downstream, down Strachan and wherever the heck it comes out. Anyways, this has been pretty interesting for me still, nevertheless, to explore. But no cigar on this particular excursion this time. Thank you very much, as always, for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this kind of stuff. If you've got any challenges for me and you want me to go out and sort of see if something is there, or you've got some interesting coordinates, hey, hit me up. I may just do it and turn it into a video for this channel. As always, thank you. I will catch you on the next video that I pump out. It's frowned upon.